category. Welcome into our final item. Where did 3 hours go? My gracious. It's like whiz bang boom and it's gone. So I'm with you for the remainder of this show and then all of next hour as we bring you another look at today's special value. But this is the pull-in chop from Kuhn Rikon, and there are multiple blades inside. So when I lift this lid and take off this protective cover, what you have inside are multiple blades. Now these multiple blades go down inside. This fits on top like a puzzle piece. And then look what happens here when I pull this ripcord. See all those blades inside? They're all turning in different directions, all giving you multiple cuts with each pull of this ripcord. Now you're getting all this for $19.98, and I have color choices. Are they down front, you guys? Yeah. Now this price goes away end of day, and here we are in the purple, $1,200 in the purple. Next to that is the green, $1,100, then the aqua, $1,300, then the the gray, $1,600, and finally the red. Red is by far the most popular. When you get this at home, take that little guard off and watch this make quick work of things like garlic. Now check this out. Sorry, I put that right in the way, didn't I? Take a look right here. Inside, I've got multiple peeled cloves of garlic. Now, if you want a rough chop, couple pulls and that's a rough chop. But if I want this to be finely diced garlic for my red sauce or my soup, I just keep pulling. With every pull of this ripcord, I'm getting a smaller, tighter dice. Beautiful. What they call that? Food perfume. Smells so good. No vampires will chase me home today in the snow. So this is fantastic. You're going to love how evenly and quickly this does the job. 1,200 of these are gone. We're very, very busy on our phone lines. Choose your color or colors. You might want to consider picking up more than one today at this great price. Mark Charles Masilli is joining us live via Skype from his snowy kitchen today. Hello, Mark Charles.
Hello, David. How are you?
I'm well, sir. I hope you are.
I am.
Good.
So we love the pull chop. It's the perfect little helper.
Yes, indeed.
No plugs, no batteries. David mentioned the guard. I want to point this out very distinctly. Every single one of your units that you're going to get is going to have this guard on it. It's going to come. The first thing you need to do is actually remove that guard. See that? You're going to take it, but what I want you to do is not get rid of this. This is to be reused because these are such sharp blades that you want to easily, when you're done cleaning it, pack it and store it like that so your fingers are protected and the blade stays protected. So the first thing you're going to do is take that blade off. Just like David said, sit it down. You've got the two switching blades and the pop-up blade. Now all you're going to do is take maybe onions, shallots, garlic, and if you want no more tears, you've got the answer. Because why? It keeps all the fumes in there. It's a non-slip bottom. You can do it on top of like a counter or butcher block. And you're going to put one hand here. You're going to grab it. It could be underhand, overhand, doesn't matter. What you do is just pull. Let the blades do the work. If I go 1, 2, and I wanted a rough chop for a soup or a stew, look at that, done. But the beauty is, the more you chop, the more you pull, the finer the chop. So just keep chopping to the consistency that you want. And if you want it even more, it goes. Nothing gets left behind. And in a matter of seconds, no tears at all. You've got all these onions done beautifully, done evenly. That wonderful. This goes in the dishwasher. This goes in the dishwasher. The only thing we ask is that you just wipe this top clean. Don't put this part in the dishwasher.
Now, we're doing a lot of baking in these cold weather months of the year. Maybe you're baking brownies with some walnuts, but you'd like chopped walnuts. Now, a coarse chop is maybe just one pull. But if you wanted to make a walnut pie crust, then we want it a little more finely chopped. And you'll mix this with your graham crackers and your melted butter, and you'll create a beautiful pie crust, right? But look at this. Finish all that chopping. Now let me dump out the results here on this plate. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice, even chopping, and easy for you to work with. How many gone? 2,300 of these are now spoken for. Just last night, Mark Charles, I made a beautiful beef barley soup. I made my buddy Meredith Lawrence the Blue Jean Chef's recipe I got from her website, and it called for my mirepoix to be chopped. Now, this would have been a very helpful thing last night because I was with my onion, my celery, and my carrots on my cutting board and my chef's knife, and I was doing a lot of that work when I could just have put it in here and given it a couple of pulls. Because obviously the smaller we cut it, the better and more easily it melts into a super stew, right?
Yeah, and then less work too, because I got to be honest with you, the best of us have the greatest knife skills. Even Meredith, she's a friend of mine as well, and she'll tell you that if you just want those onions or you want that mirepoix, you want it done quickly and evenly without a lot of fuss, you use this. It's that little helper. You're not really cheating. You're just making your life a little bit easier. No matter if you're doing the nuts you're talking about, and I did something like carrots. Carrots are pretty difficult. But right here, put the carrots in there. Look at the work that it does to carrots. You know how dense carrots are and how hard it is to cut a carrot evenly? Look at that. I'm going to pour that right on here and show you, just like David did. Too. Look at that, carrots. David, it was important. I was noticing you were doing the celery. Mm-hmm. And why we love showing the celery is to point out that there is no strings that get caught up in the blades. Because you know that celery by nature are stringy. I noticed when you cut it, there was nothing going on. I wanted to know if you had any strings left over, but I'm going to do it live too. Watch this. No tangling strings. Look at this. There's the blades.
Look at that.
There is and here it is. Look, the holy trinity of cooking. Onions, carrots, and celery. I can start any super stew now.
Now, I will tell you that we have taken orders for over 3,500, and I've got over 1,000 customers on the phone lines. Very, very busy, so please utilize QVC.com and your mobile app as your best way to get through right now. Now, I've got this for you in the purple. If you want purple now, I have fewer than 900 remaining. Here's the green, 700 left in that green. Here's aqua, 800 in the aqua. Then I've got gray, fewer than 1,000, and finally the red. 2,100 in the red, but that has been our most popular choice. So many of you are making a choice now that really makes such good sense, because what we're trying to do is take the work out of prep work. I've got tricolor peppers inside. No matter how good your knife skills, trying to chop all these evenly would take a while, right? Look what happens here. If I pull this, I get nice, even chopping of all those tricolor peppers. Beautiful. And obviously, the more you pull, the smaller and tighter it minces. Could also begin to liquefy some things if it's an item that has a lot of liquid to start with. So bear that in mind as you're doing your prep work. Now, how many gone? 4,500 now spoken for. Maybe you're doing a blueberry sauce to go on your yogurt or your ice cream. Just berries inside. Look at this. Rough chop. But then I can keep going here, Mark Charles, and almost turn it into a fruit compote, something that's very, very small.
And the beauty is, David, you didn't have to add an ounce of sugar or preservatives to that. So think about your favorite cheesecake, your favorite dessert. You just make a compote that easily with nothing extra.
All right.
That could be a spread on a piece of toast or bagel warm in the morning, and there's no extra sugar. There's no extra preservatives. People can make baby
It could be a schmear on a bagel. A schmear.
Yeah, I like
a schmear up in here.
Like it.
But you know what? You're right. Anyone on a soft food diet in your home, this could be ideal for something like that.
Yeah.
We began our show with 9,500 pull-and chops, and here's what I have remaining down front in the purple. 700 remaining in that purple. Here's green. 500 left. Then I'll take you shopping for aqua. 600 left in the aqua. Then the gray. 600 in the gray, and finally the red. 1,400, but that's been our most popular. So well over half our quantity is gone. Mark Charles, just tell us real quickly, what are you making hot and delicious on this snowy Sunday night?
Well, we're going to do a stew today, lamb stew.
Perfect.
So I'm very excited about that.
That sounds
and we're going
delicious.
To do
all right. Hey, Mary's
potato.
going to wrap up the show so I can get changed and get ready for our hour of Dyson and our look at today's special value. Please be safe, be well, stay warm. And here's Mary to wrap the show. I'll see you back in a few minutes.
Thank you, David. And thank you, everybody, for